So there we are. Welcome back here to match number 26 of the Falcons Champions Trophy T20 2025 Edition 1 Group A. And the Super 11 are going in here after a win in the previous match against the DCC. What a victory that was. They're the Tele Rangers. Abid Mushtaq, the wicketkeeper, Khalid Bad, the captain, Farhan Mir, Haider Lilia, Hassan Arif, Irfan Bhatti, Mohammad Kashif, Nabil Ghafoor, Rahil Khan, Saad Khalid, and Septin Raza. Whereas for the Super 11, that's Rinat, the captain, Saeed Abdul Munaf, the wicketkeeper, Aryan Kapil, Asad, Irfan Basha, Muhammad, Saud Farooq Dalvi, Saud Muhammad, Sayyid Mana Ali Raza, Shafir Ali, and Zahid Abdul Razak. So that's the lineup for both the teams, and we will see how the action starts though in a short while. So Irfan with the ball in hand. Hassan and Khalid, the two batters here. Gets the outside edge and the ball runs away, though the fielder will go for that. And that's going to be runs on the board straight away for the Tele Rangers. Works around the onside, that is. Just a single there from Khalid. So Irfan, the man here, can he get the wickets? It's pretty much required. So looking for the boundary. They won the toss, the Tele Rangers. Now can they get those runs? Hassan walks around the offside. So Khalid 1 of 1, Hassan is 2 of 3. With that, 2 more deliveries left to end that over number 1. Works around the offside again. Khalid, I would love to see him go after the bowlers. Really required where they get those runs. The last delivery of that over number 1. Full toss. That's a poor one from Irfan. And he has to pay a price for that. End of that over number 1. It's 7 for no loss for the Tele Rangers. Hassan 2 of 3 and Khalid 5 of 3. You know, the first over, 7 for no loss to score. So Syed now with the ball in hand for the second over. Up in the air, Hassan is in danger. Oh, what's happened there? That should have been taken. He would have been gone. The bowler should have gone for it. The fielder is saying that the bowler should go. The bowler feels the captain should have gone. It's the confusion. It's the confusion. There's 4 more deliveries left here. Gets the outside edge and the ball is running away because he has a thickest outside edge. He has a thickest outside edge on that, and Syed has given away a boundary courtesy of that line and length. Have a look at that again. Slightly short outside off. Khalid Watt will go for anything that's available within the arc, and he went for a boundary. What a shot that is. So runs on the board. It's 6 runs of this over in the 3 deliveries. Wanted to flick that on the onside, doesn't quite get the connection. They could have appealed for a wicket here because without the permission, Khalid Butt picked up that ball, though it will not happen here. Inside the trim line, that's nothing available on that. Well, that's it. Let that one go away. 2 overs have been done. And it's 13 for no loss. So Khalid 9 of 7, Hassan is 4 of 6. Is there an outside edge? There's an appeal. Nothing for the umpire to give on that. And that's running away toward the boundary region. That should have been stopped. So boundary, then a dot. So far, the 25 runs in the over. So last delivery of that over, number 3 to come by. Let us see what happens in here. And is that gone for a maximum? Looks like it is. Let's see what the umpire's decision is on that. Yes, that's a 6. That is a wonderful hit. So with that, 25 runs is what it comes. 3 overs done and dusted. But what a flick of a wrist. And a wonderful shot from Tally Rangers. Khalid 14 of 11, Hassan 10 of 7. So Syed comes in here, and that it is. That's been runs here. Straight away, the boundary on the very first delivery. Have a look at that. Walks that on the onside, and that is running away towards the boundary region. Good shot. So from Khalid, slightly short it is, and there it is. Towards the boundary region. The tally range is 29 for the loss of a wicket. Good start to the over. Gets the inside air this time. Lucky that it did not go on to hit the wickets. That's up in the air. Is that going to be taken? The fielder underneath it. And he takes it. That is a wonderful catch that has been taken. 10 runs it is. There was going to be 10 runs if that ball would have gone for a 6, but that Khalid gives a wicket away. He wanted to get 10 runs in the first two deliveries, though every time he goes for the big hits there, Mr. Khalid. But unfortunately enough, this time the ball just had the height, not the distance. And he departs at 18 or 14. And there's Asad who takes the catch, and Syed has that wicket. Right up in the air, a good catch, I would say. And a very good catch indeed. Because the pressure was on, and it was a big wicket of Khalid Butt. So 3 more deliveries left here to end that over. Number 4. Kashif is going to be the new batter in at the number 3 position for the Tele Rangers. Also another talented batter to watch out for. Look, the way he plays those shots, you will see how it happens. Let the ball go within his arc. Let it be pitched full and he will show you what he can do. Oh, missing that one slightly down the leg side. Well, the pickup shot was there. The flick hit, I would say. He's very strong off those arms. And with that, the last delivery of that over, number 4. And 31 for the loss of a wicket for the Tele Rangers. Hassan is 10 of 7. Kashif is 1 of 2. So that's the end. 4 overs have been completed. It's 31 for the loss of a wicket for the Tele Rangers. So there's Irfan with the ball again. 19 runs in his 2 overs. Tele Rangers 31 for the loss of a wicket. Kashif works that on the offside. They're straight towards that fielder. There's nothing much in that. Is it down the leg side? Has been called as an appeal there. Nothing to be given. Leg by for sure will be given. It was going down the leg side any which way. It was very evident that it was going down the leg side. Hassan 10 of 8. Kashif is 1 of 4. What the Tally Rangers are looking to do right now here is to have a partnership going in the center. And once the partnership is built, you will see then one of the two are going to fire. But again, as I said, this is the moment where the power play is out there and they can get maximum of those runs inside the power play. It's in the gap and let's run away towards the boundary region. Hassan with that shot. Irfan, not the best of the deliveries, I would say, bowling outside off, giving that width on offer, and he had to pay a price for it. So 36 for the loss of a wicket for Tally Rangers. 3 more deliveries left to end that over number 5. There's 5 runs so far in the over. Oh, well done. Well, unfortunate, not well done, unfortunate for Hassan that went straight towards the fielder. They have Aryan Kapil fielding at the mid-off region. It's an interesting field to have the kid in that all-important position because Hassan sometimes like to play down the ground towards the mid-off region. And that's up in the air. Safe for sure. Will not go toward the boundary region. They come back easily for a second. Played a miss with that. 5 overs have been completed. It is 38 for the loss of a wicket for Tally Rangers. So 5 overs have been done. It's 38 for the loss of a wicket. They said who's going to be the man here with the ball in hand coming in from the left arm over the wicket. Kashif on strike, 1 of 4. Hassan is 16 of 12. There he goes. Goes big enough. That's a hit. That's a big one for a maximum. There you would see up and over for a maximum. The big hit that comes by. So good start to the over. I told you Kashif, once he gets the ball in his reach, he's going to go for it. Outside the trim line, will have to be given as a wide as well. That's surely always a wide there. Oh, that's a good shot. Power pack shot that. Slightly short in length, and Kashif has hammered that one away for a maximum. A brute force of the strong man. He's a tall guy and equally powerful. What a beautiful hit. Plays it straight towards the fielder long off. It's the single on offer now. So 52 for the loss of a wicket here. Plays it straight towards the man. That's straight towards the fielder, the captain. So nothing much available on that. Oh, that's up in the air. Is this a chance? A fielder will fall underneath it. He will take the catch, chuckling it all together. What a take. Finally, that sticks on. Of course, he's having a look at the palms. That would have hurt. It was swirling in the air as well. He caught it, but then the rebound. So Hassan Arif departs to 16 of 14. Irfan takes a wonderful catch, and Syed gets the wicket. I think he has the second one for him. Have a look at that. It was right in the slot again for Hassan to fire, but this time it took the height and not the distance. And there it is. Wonderful take. So Irfan Bhatti is now going to be the man to come in. The last delivery here, Irfan on strike. The power play is going to be done and dusted. Irfan and Kashif, the two batters for the Tally Rangers. And that's a play and a miss. 6 overs completed. The score remains the same for the Tally Rangers. So 52 for the loss of those 2 wickets there for the Tele Rangers. 6 overs have been done. Kashif is 14 of 7. Irfan. So it's Irfan on that occasion at the non-strike his end. There's Zahid who's going to be the man here with the ball in hand. Let us see what happens from his end. He's got the over immediately after the power play. Kashif on strike, striking at 200. Full toss. He'll be happy to just get a single and be at the other end. That's a wide. So 54 for the loss of 2. Irfan, just 2 deliveries that he's faced. Kashif at the other end is 15 of 8. Zayed would want to get a wicket. They need wickets here. The Super 11 if they have to control the Tally Rangers. The main important one right now for Tally is Kashif. If they manage to get his wicket, I don't count Irfan out as well. He can also go for this big hits, but again, he would like to take his time. Kashif is more of that batter who likes to go big with those shots early on. Irfan will get himself through, try to build a partnership and then see what he can do. Kashif is trying, misses on that occasion. This over so far has been good except that wide. It's been 3 runs off the over, 2 more to go. The current run rate stands at 8.25, which is good enough for Tele Rangers to build the block. A quick single. Aryan tried to come in quickly to gather the ball against his mentor. You know that Kashif is part of the Kuwait national junior squad as a coach. Assistant coach is what I would say. So trains Aryan a lot in the nets. Oh, that is a powerful hit from Irfan, a monstrous hit I would say. Up and over the bowler's head, and that's gone for a maximum. I said that he would like to take his time, but I don't think that he's heard what I have just said. He will do what he likes. He got the ball in the slot. That was not the line that Zahid would have wanted to bowl. He kept it slightly overpitched and had to pay a price. So 7 overs done, 62 for the loss of those 2 wickets. So Asad now will get the ball in hand. He's coming in for his over number 2. Oh, that's gone on the onside. That's smashed. But there's a fielder back who can just watch it go above. Who can just go What should go besides him? So that is a boundary to start off the over with. Kashif 16 of 10. So Irfan, the man that I really want to watch in this. AZ got enough. One bound, lucky for him, not go towards the field and long off. As I said that I want to watch him in this partnership, but not with him playing those shots that can put him in danger. He's a very good batter, I'm telling you, but he's got to keep his calm. They need a partnership here. Poor delivery from Asad. If it would be a slightly younger generation of a batter, he would shuffle across and open up that big gap. There is no one fielding in the deep. You can see there is Aryan Kapil who's stationed at the deep square leg position. Full toss. And as it gone, one bounce, cannot stop that. You've got to have those strong men in the deep. Because Kashif likes to hit hard. Have a look at that. That was a dolly of a delivery. Full toss. And you're asking to be punished. The smart thing to do is just got a boundary. Had a boundary in the beginning of the over as well. Just play towards long off. Take a single, be on strike for the next over. 8 overs done. It's 73 for the loss of those 2 wickets. Plays around the onside. There's a fielder there down in the deep. Surely will stop that one. So 74 for the loss of 2 of the Tele Rangers. Irfan is 8 of 7. Kashif with 27 of 15 deliveries. Just a run so far. Irfan on strike. 2 dot deliveries that's been faced by him. Might just be under pressure. Don't think that he would be too much considering pressure at the moment, though they have a good score on the board. (27 of 15). Kashif has it in him, but I think they're also looking to just stabilize the innings. You cannot go after the bowlers every over. He's played that well. Really strong off the back foot, but will find the fielder in the deep. Oh, that's a big shot, but straight in the hands of that fielder long on. Looking to go big. It's just like the other commentators that I have, that I see the ball go up and over, but it stays towards the fielder. So Irfan walks back and Zahid gets the wicket. It was a quiet over. Irfan thought that he can get a maximum, though he fell short. The 9 overs and it's 76 on the board. Irfan Bhatti departs to 9 of 10. Irfan takes that catch well in the deep. It was around the length, but good catch in the deep. So 6 on the very first delivery of the over. Asad gave that one away to Kashif, and I'm telling you, Kashif is the man to watch out for. As Abid Mushtaq was a new batter in, the wicket keeper as well. Oh, sloppy from the captain. Should have stopped that one, though it wouldn't have mattered because they would have got that one easily. Three more deliveries left in here to end that over number 10. Sorry, now it's starting to get a little warmer there, the temperature. Finds the fielder. Nothing much on that. Again, the captain doesn't quite stop that one. These runs are always crucial, these ones and twos. So 10 overs have been done. It's 87 for the loss of 3 for the Tally Rangers. Zahid to continue. So 13 runs in his 2 overs. Zahid, 13 runs in his 2 overs and a wicket here for him. The projected score says 180. It might just be a bit difficult to get there. If they keep losing wickets. Kashif though can get them there. What a wonderful shot. Though the execution is not that great. Wanted to play that flick shot, which is the shot that he always likes. Plays that well, just a single. Gives a shot that's up in the air. Is there a chance? The keeper, the captain, he's dropped that catch. Can you imagine? This might just be the moment that they might have dropped the match as well, because Kashif, if he goes on to hit those runs, I'm telling you, it will be a bit difficult for the Super 11 to chase. That should have been taken. That was an easy catch. He didn't have to move too much. The ball was coming towards him, except some couple of yards they had to take. This is costing them big time. They have Aden couple station at the deep square leg, the area which Abid Mushtaq likes. So this time the ball is offered outside the off. Deep mid-wicket, beg your pardon, is where Aden Kapil is. I'm watching the youngster being put at positions where the batters have a tendency of hitting the ball in that region. So it's a brave move of the captain to have the youngster stationed there. 5 runs in the over. The fielding has been really not up to the mark. That again should have been saved. But they let go of the run. Anyway, 11 overs have been done. It's 92 for the loss of those 3 wickets. That's on the onside. There's a fielder back in the deep there. Just a single it is. Srinath is the new batter in. There's Kashif, who's 40 of 24. It's 41 of 25, Kashif. So 94 for the loss of 3. Oh, that's gone. Is it big enough? Let's wait. Yes, that's big. That is a maximum. You can see that Aryan Kapil was stationed in that position and Kashif hit that up and over his head. Had he mistimed that, would have been an attempt for a catch. Could have been one. So it was, as I said, it was brave of the captain to put these youngsters, though Mario Prabhu misses out in today's match. He was also another youngster that was given the opportunity in the previous match against the DCC. He did well, bowled really well. Was unlucky that the catches couldn't have been taken in his bowling. But it's the Super 11 having the same struggle. Srinath, the captain. Slog sweep, and is it a flat 6? Yes, that's a flat 6. It's 14 runs so far of the over. There you can see the flight, Kashif reaching towards it. And with that, he gets his half century as well, 53-28. I missed to say that in the previous occasion, the moment he hit that 6, but well done by Kashif. Is leading from the front. 2 boundaries, 5 sixes, as usual. Likes to deal in 6s than boundaries. He doesn't like to run even. Has a strong powerhouse, this man. As I said, doesn't like to run. He just taps that one on the offside and takes a quick single to be on strike for the next over. 12 overs done. 107 for the loss of 3. So with that, the youngster Aryan now gets to bowl as well. He gets the first over. He comes in from the road end. Over number 13 of the innings against his mentor. And he plays that up and over. Let's wait for the confirmation, or has it been well done? Is that a boundary? Is that a 6? What is it? That's a 6, yes. So Aryan flights that one, and it's always a delight to bowl against your mentor Kashif. There you see the young Aryan. Have a look at that. Not the best of the lengths, and he knew it, Kashif. His style as usual to hit that big ones. Just got to keep it much closer and much straighter. No flight, please, Aryan. Away. He already is worried about what Kashif will go or Kashif will do. Tossed up, but it was fuller. So it's only a single on offer for Kashif. I won't be surprised if Kashif will guide Aryan how to bowl against Abid Mushtaq, or even tell him how to bowl against him. Good. We want to have a good comeback after conceding the 6 in the very first delivery of the over. He surely will be nervous. He knows that Kashif will go for those big hits. Now that's a good delivery. That is a wonderful delivery. I think that if he continues to bowl that same line, same length, he will do good. Is that? Oh, there was a chance. Straight back towards Aryan. Think he got his hand to it. Quick reflexes there. Abid Mushtaq has a smile. I think there's a googly there. Very well done by Aryan. I like him. He's come back well after conceding that 6, though he's given away runs in each delivery, but you have to pat his back for that. As I just praised him a bit, he does something which you don't want to do, is bowl outside the pitch completely. That's a no ball, and more than that, it's a free hit available to Kashif. He makes good use of the opportunity, and he will finish that over with a maximum. 13 overs have been done here. Then very expensive in that over, courtesy of those slightly off deliveries than usual. He will wait for the flight. He's thought him, so surely he knows what he's thinking. So 18 runs in that over. It's 125 for the loss of 3 at the end of those 13 overs. So 125 for the loss of 3 here for Tally Rangers. Abid Mushtaq 7 of 7. Kashif for 60 of 34. Works around the onside and then goes straight towards the fielder there, Aryan. South Dalwi is now going to be the bowler in. 7 more overs to go to finish things off in the first innings. Kashif would like to get to his 100. That's a full toss on offer. Happily walks that away on the onside. So 128 for the loss of 3. And down to the 3 more deliveries left to end over number 14. Is it gone big enough? Long off. Can watch it go above his head. That's a wonderful strike from Kashif. The Tally Rangers are going to reach towards 200. They're going to get 200, I'm telling you. If Kashif stays out there, fly the delivery. If you're bowling those deliveries right out there, you've got to surprise Kashif with those surprise deliveries. You cannot bowl that. 75 of 36 is Kashif, 25 runs more. Oh, lucky, he's not going to hit the wickets. It's wide. Have to bowl that one again. That was an off delivery there from South Dalway. Poor one, I would say. He's pitching around that line and the length that Kashif is so used to hitting those maximums. 14 overs have been another expensive over, two back-to-back expensive overs there. You look at that, he went on the back foot, cleared his front foot, giving himself all the room required and smashed that away for another maximum. So 141, they're scoring at 10 runs an over, and if they go the way they're going at the moment, they're reaching 200 surely. So 6 more overs left here. He walks around the offside, away from the fielder. Rabid gets that in the gap. Srinath a bit too late to run for that. So the shoulders have dropped for the Super 11. Again the flight from South. And there he had given up altogether. As a captain, if you're going to not go for those attempts, for those catches, you dropped a catch, by the way, Srinath of Kashif, and this is where now the team is paying the price. So sometimes as a captain, if you aren't there, that was a good effort there from him, Srinath. So as a captain, if you falter in some of those situations, your team loses a bit of a morale. So 147 for the loss of those 3 wickets. The Tally Rangers, Abid is 14 of 12, Kashif 82 of 39. So 148 for the loss of 3 at the end of those 15 overs. And they're going to end up with 150 runs on the board. So 15 overs have been done. It's 150 for the loss of the 3 wickets for Tele Rangers. Abid is 15 of 13. Kashif is 84 of those 40 deliveries. So there's Mr. Zahid. Kashif was 84 of 80. Oh, that's a good shot. Is that gone big enough? Looks like it has. That's 90 for Kashif. Coming towards the end of the first innings, and the score is already looking to go big. There you can see length. If you're giving around that length on offer, then you are paying a big price. Full toss on offer, and that has been smashed for a maximum. Yeah, there's an apology from the bowler, but the apology comes to no use because Kashif is a run machine here for his side. 2 sixes in a row is just 4 runs away from his half century. He goes again. Does he get his 100 with a 6? Yes, he does. 3 sixes in a row. That's 102 for Kashif of just 43 deliveries. What an innings from this man. He was given a life for sure by the opposition captain by dropping his catch, but he's made good use of the opportunity to get himself that wonderful 100. 102. 2 boundaries. He's dealing only in sixes. 12 sixes there. One-handed shot. Does it go towards? No, the fielder just on a bounce. I don't think the Super 11 can chase that big score of 190 or more than that. Maybe more than 200 is what looks at the moment. So slow shot again. Is it on a bounce? Yes. The most expensive over of the match from Zahid. 16 overs have been done. 174 for the loss of 3. Just have a look at that opportunity again. Slightly short. If you're bowling around that length or line, the Abid Mushtaq was also so set out there. You're going to pay a heavy price. So there's South 9 in the first over. A full toss, come on. Aryan is out there in the deep. That's up and over him. And this is such a poor bowling performance from the Super 11. You're giving away full toss deliveries to a batter who's just looking at the ball like a football at the moment. For him, he doesn't care that it's a cricket ball. He can see it through. Yeah, he had hit 3 sixes in the previous over. Hits the 6 on the very first delivery here. $180 for the loss of 3. $109 for Kashif. He goes again, though this time he might not get a 6. It's going to get just a single. Tally range is 181 for the loss of 3, Mr. Saud. Smart thing from Abid, just get a 1, be at the other end, because Kashif is going big any which way. Oh, that's gone. That switch hit comes in. The ball is running away. And what a way to end that over. Number 17 with 12 runs off it. So 186 for the loss of 3. We have 3 more overs to go by. Abid Mushtaq at the other end is applauding the efforts from Kashif. This is a beautiful stroke from him. So 186 for the loss of 3 for Tally Rangers. Abid is 21 of 16. He walks out on the onside. The ball goes in the gap, or has it gone all the way? Let's wait for the umpire's confirmation. 1 bounce towards the fence. So 190 on the board now. So Abid is 25 of 17. Now he too gets into the act. That's 1 bounce. The very first delivery of the over goes for a boundary. Advancing down the ground, Abid trying to be aggressive. The keeper misses us out on that occasion, and they'll steal in a single. Goes on the onside, the ball. There towards the field. It's only going to be a single. Nothing much in that. There walks around the onside. Just a single again. There's one there. They will relax. They don't need to hurry up at all. Oh, that's a good one. And that's going to be a maximum here again for Kashif. He's just going after these bowlers. What a beautiful, the last delivery to come by to end over number 18. And with that, the last delivery of that over number 18. So Syed is now the man with the ball, 26 runs in his 3 overs. There's 200 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets for Tele Rangers. There's Kashif 122, 52. Has he gone big? Kashif. He tried to go. And they're gonna. So there's Mr. South here. 21 runs in his 2 overs. Oh, that's a good one there for Kashif. I just wonder that he's choosing violence every single time any bowler comes in. Look at that, and it was a full toss. If you're bowling full toss deliveries, then you're definitely gonna be paying the price. South Dalvi needs to understand that. He's no ordinary batter, Kashif. This time on the offside, though he might not go away, but it's in the gap. Oh, the fielder does well. Only a couple of runs, or only a single in fact. A reverse hit, and that's gone in the gap as a boundary comes by. The 207, and then that boundary makes it 211. That was a wonderful hit. These batters are bowling with all freedom here. It doesn't look to be in any hurry, and they're winning this match. I'm telling you that with the dropped catch of Kashif, the match was down and dusted in that particular time as well. We just watched Kashif go berserk, but I knew at that very moment that Kashif is going to do it for his side. And Srinath will have to pay a big price for dropping that catch. 19 overs done. 211 for the loss of 3. So Syed to bowl the last over of the first innings. There's 211 on the board for the loss of the 3 wickets. Kashif on strike, 128 of 54 deliveries. Let us see what he does in this particular over. Kashif. Poor line, poor length. The ball is running away. The young Sararian giving it a chase. He will stop that. And his mentor Kashif will come back easily for a couple. Oh, that's up in the air. And is that a 6? Looks like it is. Yeah, that's a 6. What a wonderful hit. It was right in the slot. And he went berserk against the bowler again. He goes again. Kashif is a 6 number 2. And that's 6 number 2 there. What a beautiful hit. Right in the slot again for him to fire. And he gets the fire. He goes again. 6 number 3 in the cards. Yes, that's 6 number 3. So 231 on the board. He's getting his 150. I'm telling you, 148 now for him. Just 2 runs away from his 150. Oh, that's a wonderful way to get to his 150 runs. Kashif with a maximum. There's 4 sixes. Even Syed is surprised and wondering which line to bowl, because every time he bowls, he's getting hammered for a maximum. The last delivery over the over number 20, that's wide. We will see another delivery being bowled. That's got up in the air. Is it going to be taken? Is there a chance that the 6 number 5? That's one bounce towards the fence. What a disastrous over for Syed here. The most expensive over of the match. Super 11. I have a big of a task to chase. What innings from Kashif. One man show here. That's the match summary there. Tally Rangers wanted to bat 242 with a loss of 3. Kashif 158. The next best is Abid with 31 to 23. And in the bowling for the Super 11, Syed 2 wickets with 57 runs in his 4 overs. Zayed 1 wicket of 42 runs in his 4 overs. What have we watched here? 242 for the Tally Rangers. So we take a short break. When we come out to bat, when we come out after the break, it's gonna be Super 11 needing 243 to win this match. So welcome back for this run chase from the Super 11. They need 245 in those 120 deliveries here. Let's see what happens in this run chase. Though it's a big target for them. And it's all about the bowlers of Tally and the batters of the Super 11. The first 6 overs are really crucial for either side. So Irfan on strike, Shafar at the non-strikers end, Saad with the ball, and that's runs on the board straight away for the Super 11. Shafir, yeah, he goes on the offside. This is what's required. They need to go big with those runs, and that's going to be the only way they're going to win this match. And Shafir was struggling slightly in the power play in the previous match against the DCC, but here he comes. So 5-0 loss to Super 11. So the Tally Rangers would look to pick wickets. And only a single available. So 6 for no loss. So mind you, they need more than 12 runs and over to win this match. Just a single again. It was very close on that occasion. Saad getting a wicket. And more than the bowlers, it's going to be the batters of Super 11 who will be super pressured, because chasing a target of 240 plus is never ever easy. The Super 11 need to be batting out of the skin here if they're going to win this match. And the bowlers will have to perform so badly. And they don't want to play cricket any further. But that's it. The wicket goes by. Shafir was exposing his stumps a bit too much. And Saad does the rest. Darts in full and picks up the required first wicket for the Tally Rangers. There you can see right in the zone, straight away. This wicket, what's been written. So Irfan is 2 of 2. There's Saud who's going to be the man here. And with that, there's going to be Raheel Khan. Starts off bowling that wide. He rolls across. The ball is going away, but set in the hands of that fielder. So that's wicket number 2 for the Super 11 to lose. It's Irfan who's walking back. So both the opening batters are now back in the hunt, and they wanted to go for the big hit. He just rolled his fingers across Royal Khan, the off cutter slightly, and the fielder was stationed in the right position to take that catch. There's Syed and Saud, the two batters. Syed on strike. It's pretty much straight from Royal Khan on that occasion. There's nothing much that Syed could do. Keeping it straight. He was a hero for the Super 11 in the previous match. Syed got the boundary on the last delivery of the match. And the celebrations, wild celebrations that you would have seen followed up. He was drained completely, feeling 20 overs and then coming out to chase right from the beginning, getting in the ones and twos. It was not that cool enough. It was slightly hot. So the energy was out. The appeal was there now. There wasn't quite an edge. This is what the umpire feels. So it took his team through, and it took that boundary on the last delivery to win the match. He was so tired that he had to be actually carried by his colleagues to receive his own Man of the Player of the Match award. That took him from the mid of the pitch till the umpire's box. So just a run conceded by Royal Khan, that too off a wide. Again, the off cutter, but there's a fielder back in the deep, so Syed is off the mark. 2 overs have been done. It's 8 for the loss of 2 for the Super 11. There's now it's going to be Saad to continue. 7 runs and a wicket for him in the first over. Chance, no, yes, no, non-strikers end is what he goes for. And the fielder should have, that's what Abu Mustaq is telling him, that it was towards the keeper's end, would have made more sense. Flex that away on the onside. The fielder's out there, so it's only going to be a single unavailable. So what's going to happen here? The way they pace this innings, surely the tally ranges have the upper hand in this particular match. Super 11 would find it very difficult to get there. And that's a wide. We'll have to bowl that one again. Saud is 1 of 1. Syed is 2 of those 6 deliveries. 4 more deliveries to go by to end that over number 3. They'll try to bowl these over as quickly as possible, the tally ranges. The Super 11 are already under pressure to get to that round 240 plus. Keeps it short. Look at the required run, it is around 13.5 at the moment. That's a bit too much. Is running away to the boundary region. The fielder stops it, does it well. The last delivery of the over number 3, Saad has done well. Just a couple of runs and a wide to add to this in this over. Syed plays that towards the field at the extra cover region. There's no run to be taken. So 3 overs done. 14 for the loss of 2. The Super 11. So there's Rahil Khan who's going to be in the picture. Right arm over the wicket. This Syed 2 of 7. Saud is 3 of 5. A slashed hard, but there's a fielder back in the deep, so Rahil Khan is bowling according to his plan. So the current run rate 4.8. Goes around the onside. There's no one back in the deep. The fielder's giving it a chase. Will it go all the way? Just before the boundary line, this is what it stops. Is that a boundary? Let's wait for the umpire though. I think that's okay. No boundary given. Couple of runs to add to the board. So this 5 of 6. And that's a wide. We'll have to bowl that one again. Abid Mushtaq is a talented keeper. Quite over this. There's nothing much happening. We need to see boundaries and sixes to feel excited here going on this run chase. Even if they are going to lose this match, which is, I would say, not the reality. The reality is what looks, because Super 11 aren't going ahead with the run with the way they would have been expected to go. 245 is what's required to win the match, and you're going to bat someone, or they're going to have someone of a batter like Kashif in their lineup. Even to win the previous match against DCC, it was a low-scoring encounter. It took a lot of trouble for them. So 245 might be slightly difficult. So 21 for the loss of 2 it is at the end of those 4 overs. So 21 for the loss of 2 it is for the Super 11. Syed is 4 of 10. Saud is 6 of 7. Nabil Ghafoor is going to be the man here with the ball in hand. Oh, there goes Syed with a shot. Is that big enough? Looks like it has gone big indeed against Nabil Ghafoor. He will target that bowler. And I believe in Syed because I believed in him in the previous match. So I hope that he's going to entertain us here. Though winning or losing is a matter of a collective effort. He alone cannot help Super 11 win this match. He's got to get the required support from the other end as well. Though he can take the lead in getting in those runs. Not the best of the deliveries here from Nabil Ghafoor. He went for a maximum and the next delivery gives a full toss. It's good on him that Syed did not go for the big hit. Places it down the ground towards the long on region. Just a single again it is. The Tally Rangers are looking to pick up wickets. Two more deliveries to go. Oh, misses that one. The fielder inside the circle. They have some protection in the deep. So with that, it's going to be the end of over number 5. Or is it not? Yeah, end of over number 5. It's 30 for the loss of 2. So Septeenth Raza is now going to be the man here with the ball in hand. It comes up right over the wicket to Syed, who's 12 or 14. Scoring less than run a ball. Just a single there for Syed. We're into the last over of the power play, and then the field restrictions will be out, so more protection for the fielder outside, for the bowler outside the 30-yard circle. Scoring less, almost 6 runs and over. The required 100 is 14.76. Oh, that's a good shot, but there's a fielder back in the deep. He takes it. So South will have to walk back, and the Super 11 have lost their 3rd wicket. Septeenth Raza gets the wicket. Saud Mohammed, 7 of 11. Farhan taking that catch, and Septeenth Raza having his 1st wicket. Is right though there in the slot for him to fire, but he could have had a little bit more power behind that shot, or even more further elevation away to get him a 6, but that's been handed straight towards the man in the deep. So the last delivery of the over number 6 and the power play will be done. It's a new batter, Srinath on strike, the captain of the Super 11. It's Sipton Raza with the ball in hand. Can he get another wicket? Plays it pretty much straight there. 6 overs have been done. It's 31 for the loss of 3. So there's Mr. Nabil Ghafoor once again to continue. And that's gone up in the air. That's for a maximum. What a wonderful it is. 31 for the loss of 3. Have a look at that. It was right in the zone by Syed. And there he gets that one up and over. So the only batter who would impress is Syed. Nothing much on that. It's the 7 runs so far of the over. And the 6 in the very first delivery, then a single to follow up. Goes on the onside, just a single. They're dealing in singles and getting the occasional sixes, which is mostly from Syed, as Srinath just gets a single on the previous occasion, 1 of 4. He's trying his best here, Syed. He doesn't quite get it there, so 7 overs have been done. It's 39 for the loss of 3. And definitely I think we're going to be pausing for some while, as we're going to have the call to prayer very soon. So that's the match in progress, but so far the summary is that Super 11 at 39 for the loss of 3, Syed 20, South 7 of 11, Tally Rangers, Siptin and Royal and Saad getting a wicket each. So stay tuned, don't go away. We will be back once we come back from prayers. So welcome back after this short prayer break that we just had here. And straight away you could see that the very first delivery, Srinath played that straight towards that fielder in the deep. So with that, a wicket goes by. So 22 Syed is still out there in the center trying to get runs for his side. It's all about the first innings, the way the tally went ahead with those runs. It just mantled the opposition completely. And here they aren't able to get runs at all. Less than 6 runs in over is what the Super 11 get. Those drop catches, I think the catching can get better for the Super 11. If you ask me, one thing that they will improve apart from the poor bowling performance is in the field. So with that, 8 overs have been done. It's 41 for the loss of 4 wickets for the Super 11. So Haider Ali Liaquat is now going to be the man here. Try to stop that one there, Abdul Ghafoor using his football tricks. Trying to play that square cut, doesn't quite connect. Quick single here. The throw was not required. It was a very hard throw there because the backup not quite coming well. One straight towards here. Oh, just a quick single. Full end dive from Syed. It's the same that had come against DCC. And he also lost some of his energy there. Quick single again. Just the one available. So 46 for the loss of 4. The last delivery of over number 9 to come by in here. What a wonderful catch that is from Saad. South Dalby will have to walk back, and that's wicket number 5 for the Super 11 to lose. It tried to play in the gap in the wicket region, but a beautiful catch indeed from Saad. South Farooq departs with 3 of 4. Let's have a look at that. Slightly short. That's why I wanted to play that square cut. He couldn't quite. So Sixteenth is now going to be the man here. Sixteenth Raza. Advances down the ground. So Rishan is the new batter in. So on strike. They'll try to get the wickets here, Sixteenth Raza. They need wickets. But anyway, the Tele Rangers are in a comfortable driving position. They don't need to worry at all. The wickets will come towards them. The last delivery left here to finish things off. So that's it. 10 overs done. It's 47, 48 in fact, for the loss of those 5 wickets. But that's up in the air. Haider Liaquat comes into the attack. And there was one opportunity. He doesn't quite go in that direction. Sayed 24-28. Rishan 2 of 5. Oh, chance. No, nothing. Thought that there was something, but there wasn't. And that's the end of the story for Rishan. as Haidar Ali gets the wicket. And he's super delighted to pick a wicket for his side. Mohammad Rishan departs the 2 of 6. Haidar Ali Liaquat gets the wicket. They're crumbling under pressure. And they're trying to play that sweep. It doesn't quite come nicely towards him. So there's Super 11's 50 for the loss of 6. Zahid, the man here, side 25 or 29. Play gently on the offside. They're going quickly through the overs here, the Delhi Rangers. There's 51 for the loss of 6. The last delivery of that over number 11. We'll have 9 more overs to go after this. Yes, no, yes, no. And they don't go for that single. So 11 overs have been gone. It's 51 for the loss of 6 here for the Super 11. Surely the Delhi Rangers are going to win this match. The 9 more overs for us to get through before we see the Delhi Rangers being named as the winners of this match, because you cannot go and chase around 200 in those, around 190 in those remaining 9 overs. It's impossible to do that. With 6 wickets down and mostly the lower middle order have been exposed here. You're inviting the tail enders to come in soon in case a couple of wicket more falls away. Septi and Raza, the new bowler, in. Trying to give those spinners the chances. It's a quick throw by Saad, straight towards Abid. So 51 for the loss of 6. With that, there's 3 more deliveries left to end that over number 12. Zayed is 1 of 6. Syed is 25 of those 30 deliveries. The target is 245. The ball is running away. It's going towards the fielders. In the vacant area. Doesn't quite run away towards the boundary, but they'll happily get a couple. So 54 for the loss of 6 for the Super 11 at the end of those 12 overs. There's Zaid is 4 of 8, Saeed is 25 of 30. So Haider Ali Liaquat, 2 wickets in his 2 overs, giving away 8 runs. Play and a miss. There is straight towards the fielder. Just a couple of runs. He's trying there, Saeed. He's unable to connect with the freedom that he likes. So 57 for the loss of 6 here. The 2 more deliveries left through under over number 13. Oh, that's a wicket. Haider Liaquat gets that one. 3 wickets for himself. And the Super 11 have lost wicket number 7 in the form of Saeed. And have a look at that. Yeah, it gets the inside edge and that's gone. It's a timber there for Haider Liaquat to get that wicket. Last delivery over number 13, Saeed on strike. Just a couple of runs. I don't think it will go toward the boundary region. They're going to go back easily for a couple. So 13 overs done, 59 for the loss of the 7 wickets for Super 11. It's all about watching the tail enders go about the business here and trying to play the 20 overs for their side. There's nothing quite that interesting unless we see some boundaries to be scored. Otherwise things look the same. Nothing much is happening here because for the Super 11, now we're waiting for some boundaries to come in. And it's the bowlers of the Tele Rangers who are doing it so well. He's on the onside. There's a fielder back in the deep again. Just a single is what he will get. So 14 overs completed, 62 for the loss of 7. Oh, that's up in the air. Zahid, is he in danger? No, he's not. That's one bounce towards the fence because it was up and over the bowler's head. One bounce. So we want to see something of that happening right till 20 overs. This is on the offside, just a single. Oh, that's a wicket. Exposing his thumbs, trying to be a bit too aggressive. Was not required. Haider Liaquat this close in getting to his halves, to getting to his 5-wicket haul. 4 wickets for him already. He just needs one more. And now it's going to be Aryan Kapil who's been given the opportunity. So 67 for the loss of 8 is Aryan Kapil against Haider Liaquat, who wants to get to his 5-wicket haul, so he will search for that wicket to come. Good technique there, playing it on the offside. Smart thing to do. With that, 15 overs have been done, eluding Haider Liaquat the 5-wicket haul. 67 for the loss of 8. So Khalid is the man here with the ball in hand right now. Again, hoping to get that wicket and finish this match off as early as possible. Walks around the offside. There's a fielder back in the deep. So it's just going to be a single that's available. The Super 11 has 70 for the loss of 8. And just a single for Aryan as well. Works around the offside there. Just a single. Zahid will be on strike. 16 overs done. 72 for the loss of 8. So some questions there, some discussion happening in the centre with the umpires and the fielders out there. We're going to get going with the 4 overs that are remaining here. 72 for the loss of 8, the score for the Super 11. So Nabil Ghafoor is now going to be the man with the ball in hand. 17 runs in his 2 overs, slightly expensive there in terms of runs. It's going up in the air and that's going to be taken. So that's gone. 9 wickets down. And 9 wickets down for the Super 11. The last batter is going to walk up to finish things off in this match. Zahid Abdul Depas for 16 and 22. Sat takes the catch. And Nabil Ghafoor gets the wicket. Have a look at that. Was slightly outside off. Wanted to go big instead of getting a single. And it was easy. Didn't have to move an inch, Saad. So 72 for the loss of 9. Just searching for the 1 wicket there to finish things off. Asad, the batter in. Keeping pretty much straight in the line of the stumps. Goes on the onside. Just the single that's available. Aryan to be on strike. Pretty much straight. They're wanting the wicket because this Aryan will not go for the aggressive shot. You got to trap him, get the outside edge. So 17 overs completed, 73 for the loss of 9. That's an appeal. Looks very much straight. Yes, that's going to be given. The match is done and dusted here for the Tally Rangers. They won this match big, really big enough to seal the emphatic victory. They win by 171 runs, and for sure the man of the match is going to be Kashif for his 150 runs. It's a one-sided affair completely for the Tally Rangers. The match summary is going to be up and running. If you look at the batters, nothing much to speak about except Saeed 26 for 32 and 16 for Zaid. 4 extras by the bowlers of Tally Rangers. And the wickets tally, everyone got a wicket. There's 4 wickets for Adil Ali and Saad, Rail, Nabil, Siftin and Khalid, each getting a wicket to enjoy this game of cricket. So that's the end. This match is done. We have 3 more matches coming up on this Friday morning and the night. Stay tuned. You'll have my fellow colleague Moizem to take you through to the remaining 3 matches. Till then, stay tuned.